Today, I wanted to chat a little bit about how do you recognize external frequencies, energies, or things that might be pushing you off center or messing with you in ways that either you know or you don't quite know about. Now, for you being an energetically perceptive person, you have sometimes I call it being energetically aware, but you might have been called in the past as being too sensitive, or there's a new term out called highly sensitive person. Yeah, and those things can be helpful, but not so helpful. Now, being sensitive is probably one of the characteristics that you think you have. I'm going to suggest that you shift it from being sensitive to being energetically aware. Because if you're sensitive, that means that you have to perceive all those things. You have to be influenced and impacted by them. But if you're energetically aware, that gives you choice, that gives you more freedom in what you perceive. Now, many of us, we've been kind of suppressing our energetic capacities for years. Now, especially happened when we were really young, because the thing is you actually have capacities to sense energies, emotions, and frequencies that regular people they can't perceive. They actually cannot perceive them. And when you were much younger, you probably tried to explain to your parents, friends, or teachers what you perceived. And the things that you perceived, well, since they couldn't perceive them, they probably didn't have the reaction that you wanted. Instead of getting acknowledgement that, oh, yes, those things are there, you probably heard things like, oh, you have a vivid imagination, you're making things up, or it could be even like they could say something like, oh, we don't talk about things here. Or if you had a religious family, it could be like, oh, you're dealing with the devil, or you're evil. Ugh, yikes. Yep. So everywhere that happened to you, you had a bad experience. You didn't receive the recognition that you were looking for, the acknowledgement that what you perceived that was really weird was real. Yeah, yeah. So all the things that came up around other people telling you that what you perceived wasn't real, you couldn't perceive that, and how you doubted yourself and doubted your abilities. Boom, that happened to all of us. Do you choose to release, let go, and or allow all that to be removed from your reality now? And there's a no there. And why is there a no there? A lot of that's that external energetic resistance. If you follow me, you'll know more about that. The part is anything that you think that you should be able to release that would be a contribution to release, shift, or change that doesn't have that like, oh yeah, totally, we're all in. What's going on is there's energetic resistance that doesn't want you to feel good about yourself, that doesn't want you to move forward. Oh, because you, as the being you are, would always want to move forward. We always want to make your life better. And so the thing is anytime you're feeling things that don't seem like, oh, you should automatically do it, but you know you should, what we want to do is recognize that there's some external resistance that's pushing on that. So all the external resistance that wants to keep you feeling that you're wrong, that you're bad, that you can't perceive what you energetically perceive. Whoa, wowza. Do you choose to release, let go, and or allow all that to be removed from your reality now? Ah, yes, I choose that. Whoosh, out, 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 out. Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy. Yeah. And what often happened for most of us is we had these energetic awarenesses, but because other people told us we couldn't have them, we like ignored or suppressed them for years. Yeah. And the part is even when you ignored and suppressed them, those external energies, they influence you. It's kind of like a really like a hidden wind that's blowing in a certain direction. If you're walking straight, you feel like that wind's not pushing you at all. But if you're walking in it without a road or something and just walking in the woods, that wind would slowly push you off track. So all the energies and energetic perceptions, the frequencies that you're perceiving that are pushing you. Blah. And I get that when you first start hearing about this, it can be a little bit weird. It can be like, oh, what's going on here? Why are all these things there? But the part is recognizing and just recognizing that these things are there allows you to change and shift them. Often you don't have to do energetic work. It's just like, oh, I'm feeling this pressure from this direction. Oh, there are these emotions and energies that are up in this room. So no wonder I'm feeling a little bit off. Oh, do you feel your body's relaxed on that? And that can often happen. You can even just walk into a room and there can be people who are upset there, or even somebody who is upset or sad that even left the room, that energetic residuals can still be there. Whoa. And the part is if you're energetically aware, you can perceive it and then go, oh, there were some energies there. Cool. All right. And then just move on. And instead of trying to figure out, like, oh, why do I feel sad? Why do I feel something's wrong with me? Ugh. Yeah. So everywhere that you felt that something was wrong with you because you had these feelings or emotions you couldn't explain, ugh, yikes. Do you choose to release, let go, and or allow all that to be removed from your reality now? Ah, yes, I choose that. Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy. Whoa. Awesome. So, in these videos, I share energetic tips and tools to help you understand more about your capacities and giving you some tools that you can help change and shift those. So, I'm Max Riggs, Energetic Awareness Empowerment Coach, and your energetic mentor, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye for now.